What's going on, everybody? It is the Greek Gorilla, back with the next part of the Pokemon Nuzlocke crystal thing that I'm doing. First things first, straight after the previous episode, my audio cut out. So, I had gameplay footage, but I didn't have any audio, so I'm going back and I'm talking over it. So, what's happened so far is, we made it through the Union Cave. Now, you didn't see it because my footage stuffed up again, but I caught an Onyx in the Union Cave. It was the first Pokemon I encountered. As soon as I got out, you would have seen it, but I caught Jumpy Prick, or Jumpy Poof, his name was, which is a Hoppip. So we got that going for me. And now I'm in Azalea Town, and I am trying to figure out how to best go about this next phase, because what I have to do is, you know, beat Team Rocket and free the Slowpoke so I can get into the gym to battle Bugsy. And then, so then after that, I can go through the forest to get to Goldenrod. And there's a rival battle before you go into the forest. So I was trying to best prepare for that, and you know, my mathematics was pretty good here. I figured out how to buy potions, which is always a plus. If you can figure out how to buy things, man, that in life you're set. So I bought some potions and some Pokeballs. I couldn't afford the charcoal. Too much money. I don't have a fire Pokemon anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. So that's basically what's happening at the moment. But what I wanted to talk to everybody about is, if you have any ideas or suggestions or preferences or whatever about like what nicknames I should name my Pokemon, leave them in the comments, because at the moment I am trying to think of nicknames for Pokemon that I will be, you know, encountering. So Sudowoodo is one. He's an encounter that, you know, you have to either catch it or knock it out to get to the next town to get the next badge. So here's one that I possibly could be catching. So I want a nickname for him. I want a nickname for the Red Gyarados when I get up to there. I might even kill it. He might even kill me. Who the hell knows? But I'm just trying to think ahead to say, if I get that far, dude, I might get knocked out on the third gym. You know, you don't know these things. It just happens. So I need a nickname for him. I need a nickname for, if I get to Kanto, a Snorlax. I need a nickname for Dratini from the Dragon's Den in Blackthorn City. I need... What else do I need? Oh, if I catch any... My voice is going. If I catch any, or try to catch any of the legendary dogs, I need a name for Raikou, Entei, or Suicune, or Suicune, or whatever the hell you want to pronounce them. I don't get into the whole pronunciation of shit. Unless it's the English language, then I get... But that's Pokemon language, so... Yeah, just keep thinking of names for me. That would be helpful, and it gets you guys involved as well. It's not just, you know, me thinking of stupid names. But anyway, I've gone to the Slowpoke well. This guy's run ahead. He's fallen down the well. He scared the shit out of a dude. See, the guard up top took off when I shouted at him. But then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move, but I can still talk to you. Rats, if I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. It can't be helped. Kramer, show them how gutsy you are, And he just said if he was fit, his Pokemon would show him. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? If you're fit, your Pokemon would have showed him. Your Pokemon, there's nothing wrong with them. They're still in their balls. Send them out. They're perfectly fit and healthy, assuming you don't friggin', you know, assuming you heal them. And then this moron here, he just said it, and I just missed the whole text completely. But he fell down as well. His back is perfectly fine. Nothing happened to him. I mean, he is the guy that you want on your team, because he can take a beating and still be fine. But yeah, so this game is great. I mean, Pokemon in general is cool. You get, I don't know what to talk about. Look, I need to make rapport with my audience, with people that watch, and to do that, you need people's feedback. So leave feedback for me, so I can improve on my commentary. Even though I've been doing this for a while. Rocket Grunt's gonna use Rattata. At this level, a Rattata is pretty harmless. He's level 9. He only knows Tackle and Tail Whip. He doesn't know Hyper Fang. Once he learns Hyper Fang, he is a bitch. He or she is a bitch. I mean, Tackle's still pretty powerful at this level. But I feel like I'm bloody contradicting myself. I think, yeah. But yeah, Rattata's pretty decent. But once you get higher levels, Rattata's pretty shit. It can't compete with the other Pokemon. I mean, I think even like Sentret or Furret, when it evolves to Furret, I think he can like beat Raticate. I could be mistaken. Pokemon knowledge is not that great. Sort of lost all my Pokemon knowledge after Generation 3. That's when it all really declined. I mean, Kanto, fantastic. Johto, fantastic. Hoenn was good. I mean, it was one of my... The first 3 generations are definitely my favorite out of all of the Pokemons. Crunchland's Water Gun, which is nice. But, you know, it gets to the point where do Nintendo stop? Like, how far are they going to take this? It's I mean, at this current point in time, it's pretty bloody ridiculous how many Pokemon there are. And I don't know, it seems like they're running out of ideas. Not to say that they people compare the Pokemon and say that, oh, you know, the later generations are shit and they're running out of ideas for Pokemon. Oh my god, like an ice cream cone Pokemon and a freaking lantern and shit, like all that crap. I mean, look, I love Kanto, I love Johto, I like Pokemon, alright? But if you have a look, go back to Gen 1, a rock with arms. I mean, how original is that? And a magnet that floats around, like a floating magnet. So, people can't say that the later generations are running out of ideas, because in Generation 1, I mean, the ideas, like a floating rock with arms and a magnet, they're the 2 examples that come to mind. Obviously Geodude and Magnemite, for those of you that don't know. But, I mean, how original were they? It's just the nature of the thing. It's just how Pokemon come to be. It's just how they create it, you know? Personally, I mean, I do think an ice cream cone is a bit silly, but at the same time, I don't know. Just Pokemon in general. The whole concept of Pokemon is to be like, you know, make-believe creatures that battle for their trainer and, you know, for survival. Survival, it's bloody fucking Bear Grylls over here. But it's just, that's just Pokemon. And you're gonna make comparisons between generations, then, you know, whatever. You can do that if you want, but I don't particularly give a shit. It's all Pokemon, it's all the same. If it's not one thing, it's the next. But anyway, back to the game. Ekans use Rap. And I'll tell you right now, Rock Solid is a freaking unit. And it's a bit of a bummer because I didn't set it up properly, so I will not have a Golem. I will eventually get a Graveler, but because Golem is a traded Pokemon, and I can't get Golem because it's an emulator, and I'm stupid, because I should be playing it on the Game Boy. I've got a Game Boy, and I could do it, but I need to get a capture card. Anyway, kerfuffles. So, what did I do? Beast, Crunch, Duckface, Rock Solid, Timon. Yeah, I forgot about Timon. And I'll be hoping to catch, eventually, I completely disregarded it in my second video, I think it was, where I'm like, oh, who can we catch for Timon? There can be a Pumbaa. And I completely forgot about Swinub and Piloswine. So, later on in the game, when I get up to that point, I'm catching a Swinub, and I'm gonna nickname it Pumbaa. So then we can have Timon, Pumbaa, and then Kakuna is for Hakuna Matata. So I need to catch a Kakuna as well. But these Team Rocket guys are just weak as piss. You'd think they'd have different Pokemon. Every generation, or nearly every generation. I mean, the later generations they still have Zubat, but they end up replacing Rattata with something else. But the first 2 gens, I say every gen, it's just the first 2. They have Rattata, Zubat, Raticate, Golbat, Rattata, Zubat, Raticate, Golbat. Maybe they might have a Crobat in there occasionally if they're friendly enough, but I doubt they're hardly ever friendly. It's Team Rocket, for God's sake. And Team Rocket, man, celebrating diversity. Celebrating diversity. Same Pokemon. Even like the scientists and shit, and the people that work with them on occasion, they have better Pokemon. They might have an Electrode, or a Weezing, or a Mach, or a Magneton, or Mr. Mime. I know this guy had a Mr. Mime. He was a scientist and he worked for Team Rocket in Gen 1. But Team Rocket Pokemon are shit. They're absolute shit. Garbo! But yeah, I'm bloody rambling on, and I do this a lot, and I like it. I don't mind rambling on, and I hope you guys don't mind me rambling on, because that's what happened. I think I wasn't paying attention. I think Rock Solid leveled up before, and he learned Rock Throw. She learned Rock Throw. I can't remember. Just a Slowpoke with the tail cut off. Ha, has mail. Read it. Kramer read the mail. Be good and look after the house with Grandpa and Slowpoke. Love, Dad. Aww. Slowpoke with its tail cut off. You cut off a Slowpoke's tail, man. I'll cut off your dick. What do you want? If you interrupt our work, don't expect any mercy. Redditor. It's his mercy. Oh wait, what was it? Oh, what was it? Hang on. Oh yeah, he had a coffee. I'm sorry, Team Rocket do have coffees. Coffee. I can't remember who it was. I think it was one of my brothers. Every time they hear coughing, they thought he was saying coffee. Coffee! Would you like a coffee? Yeah, and of course he poisoned me. I mean, I think the only attacks he knew at this point was Smug and Poison. Smog. Smag. And Poison Powder. Poison Gas. Poison Gas. And I was doing so well with my swearing, and I've just decided to swear 2 times this video. So, there goes that New Year's resolution. Welcome to the channel. Oh. The battles, that unless you get up to a high enough level, they're a bit tedious. They repeat themselves. I mean, that's what Pokemon is. Oh, duh. But, you know, it's not very effective. You use Rock Throw. And you find with Pokemon, the trainers that have only one Pokemon with them, it's usually a higher level than your team. But it's not always the case. I mean, this guy's 1 level higher. But all my Pokemon are reasonably similar level. Except for Rock Solid. Rock Solid's just ripping ahead of the pack. Ripping ahead of the pack. You did okay today, but wait till next time. Wait till next time when I'll have a Rattata as well. Yeah, Team Rocket was broken up 3 years ago. But we continued our activities underground. Now you can have fun watching us stir up trouble. And make it double. Oh! Miracle Worker, his back is fixed. Way to go, Kramer! My back is fixed. And I'm here to tell you that I fell down and I was just scared of fighting them. That's all it was. My back, why am I talking like this for? Team Rocket is sticking up. My back's better too. Yeah, man. Dude, you just fell down a well? If I fell down a well, I would have broken my back. Ah, Picnicker Liz. Hi, Kramer. This is Liz. Hi, Kramer. How are things for you going? I have some time so I called you. So anyway, how are your Pokemon? Me, I take my Nidoran female to the Pokemon Center in Violet every day. So it's doing just fantastic. I'm friends with the receptionist. And, I think everybody's friends with Nurse Joy at this point. We just saw a really gorgeous Hoppip. Oh my god, man, you should meet my Jumpy Poof in the PC. But I was on the phone, so it got away. It made us really angry. Okay, I'll call you later. So were you you found a Hoppip and you were gonna battle it, but you decided to ring me and then it got away? Is that how that shit just went down? You're a stupid woman. You're a stupid idiot. And I'm not saying women are stupid. This particular individual is stupid. Okay? This particular individual. Okay? I support diversity. I support gender. I support everything. Okay? I love everybody the same. Everybody. Except for people that go and commit crimes and people that are, you know, extremists and that crap. But normal people. What is normal? What is average? Are you average? A trainer like you? This is all I have, but receive a little ball. I don't think I'll ever use that unless I go and catch a Magikarp of some sort. I make balls from apricorns. From apricots. What's that? You have an apricot for me. I have an apricot for you, even though it's an apricorn. I'll make a come back for it later. And I think this is the first game. I mean, Gold and Silver, they were time-based as well. But, like, it's the first, obviously, it's the first ones. The first 3 games in the series, the whole Pokemon series, to introduce the time of day and everything, which I thought was really cool. And I used to, as a kid, I gave him the Apricorn. And then, like, he goes, come back in a day. And he literally meant a day. But I'd walk out of the house. I'm like, oh, I could just walk back in. He'll be finished, right? Nope. It's a day. You have to wait a whole day. So, unless you have Fly, and you really, really want that ball, you gotta stick around until he finishes the ball. Until he finishes it. So, I did that. I talked to this faggot. Yo, Challenger. Bugs is young, but his knowledge of bug Pokemon is for real. It's going to be tough without my advice. Let's see. Bug Pokemon don't like fire. Flying type moves are super effective too. Yeah, no shit. Azalea Town Pokemon Gym. I don't understand. The first generation, it shows who had beaten the gym. Now, I haven't checked, but unless you beat the gym leader and go back and check the thing, I don't know if it tells you who's beaten it. It's Amy and May. If you rearrange the letters in Amy, you spell May. You know that? Did you know that? I'm so clever. But, yeah. In the TV show, I always thought Bugsy was a female. And then I found out... No, I'm sorry. That's a lie. I always thought Bugsy was female. Then I watched the anime, found out he was male, and I'll be there sitting there like, holy shit, he's a male? I thought he was female. But no, he's a boy. Any confusion about that? He is a male humanoid specimen that likes the bugs. He likes the bee. The bugs. Which did I think Big Star was good. I was really worried about, I don't know what I'm blabbing on about. I was really worried about his Scyther. Because I know he has a Scyther. And I couldn't remember the other 2 Pokemon, but obviously because I've done it now, I know what he has. A Metapod, a Kakuna, and a Scyther. And I was shit scared about his Scyther, but turns out it's pretty much a pushover if you have the right Pokemon. Everybody's story ever. But seriously, if you use Rock Solid, I'll just say Geodude, so people know what Rock Solid is. Rock Solid's a Geodude. For those of you that are just watching this as your first episode, hello. But if you just use Geodude with Rock Throw, because Rock Throw is super effective against Rock types are super effective against Bug types, and I think and Flying types, and I'm pretty sure Scyther's a dual flying, a bug flying. Could be mistaken. Have been mistaken in the past. Yeah. This idiot here thought that Venonat was a bug psychic. What a moron, Matthew. You're a moron. But I'm gonna have to look up Scyther. Pretty sure it's a bug flying. Or maybe it's just bug. And because of the wings on its... I don't know. Pokemon hurts my head. Even though I love it. By Catch Your Owl was defeated. You proved how tough you are. And... This is pretty much me talking about random crap. I don't like... When I record, I like recording the footage and the video... the footage and the video. It's the same shit, you dickhead. The footage and the audio together, so it's actually there in the moment. I find when I go back, like when this shit happens or something stuffs up and you go back to record over it, it's not the same. It doesn't have that same impact on you like it did the first time, and you don't focus that much on the game. You just find yourself talking like now I'm talking to you guys, but it's just not the same because you're not in the moment. You know because you've played it and you've recorded the footage, you know what's going to happen. So it's not really a surprise to you. So I know, spoiler alert, I know that I beat the gym leader without losing a single Pokemon. That's right, folks, I just spoiled it for you, so you can leave now if you want to. But anyway, this guy I nearly lost Big Star. Spoiler, you'll see in a second. You bloody use Fury Attack, and he gets a critical hit. And a critical hit, and a critical hit, and a critical hit. But Big Star comes through in the end. Big Star came through in the end. Yeah, Fury Attack. So the first one was like a normal damage, and then the next 3 or 4 critical hit. Hang on, here we go. Oh no, sorry, it was the next Beedrill. My mistake. Oh no, it was this one. It was this prick. Or was it? Okay, maybe, yeah, critical hit. And I'm like, you bastard, if you do it again. Yeah. Look at that. If he hit another 2 times, I would have been screwed. I would have been absolutely boned. Stick a penis up my ass. Boned. That type of boned. You know, but don't actually do it because I'm not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay. But I don't want the D. I don't want it. Keep it away from me. If I catch a Benny Senakakuna. And it's instances like this, when they send out a Pokemon that can't really attack, you just use your weaker Pokemon to train. That's the Pokemon training way. Matthew's Training Academy. Teaching you how to train Pokemon since 2015. Here's the first one. Yes, it did. I'm off in La La Land. I'm staring at the window, trying to think of stuff to say. But you know, also people that watch this suggest games that I should play. I mean, I've already got a couple of games going, 2 or 3 games. I've sort of put the brakes on Amnesia a bit because it's like not a lot of people are watching it, which I ain't gonna scare myself if nobody wants to watch me. Scare myself, but I don't know. I see, and then it sits in the back of my mind like there's a game there that you started and you haven't finished. You gotta go back, you gotta finish, you gotta continue on with it and finish it. That also goes with StarCraft. I'm gonna go back and redo. I'm spoiler alert. Spoiler for my channel, but I like keeping people informed. I'm gonna go back with StarCraft and redo one of the missions I'm not really happy with, the way I behaved and everything. So I'm gonna go back and redo that mission and resubmit it, re-upload it, and it's gonna be the best mission ever. It's gonna be fully edited properly. It's gonna be me not swearing or losing my shit, losing my anger, my temper, that's the word looking for. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be absolutely spectacular. Also thinking about doing Medal of Honor again, because that. Or I could just keep it on the channel. I mean, I'm just talking to you guys. You guys are great. The people that stick around, they give me a chance. I appreciate it so much. Pokemon are pretty tough. Yeah, you know, you guys are great. Bugcatcher Josh wants to battle and all that shite. Sent out Paris. Big Star. Also, if you do like this, the Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke, I am going to be doing it all until I either die or finish the game. But you should definitely go and check out the combined channel I share with my brother. Because we have a Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. Fire Red and Leaf Green, sorry. Nuzlocke going on at the moment. And apart from the footage that decides to F up on me, it is going great guns. It's so much fun. We're both crap at the game, and there's nothing else to say, you know? Nothing else at all to say. What was I doing here? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot I could catch a Pokemon in here, and I was an idiot. I was looking for like a Zubat or something, when I could have just gone fishing later on in the game, come back and get it. But I found a Zubat, and we had to catch it, because I need all the Pokemon I can get. I need all the help I can get. Wanted to send the egg out to battle, but don't think an egg would be any good. Just a curious thing that I want to know is, they have an egg, and in the anime, when Misty had Togepi, sounds like she gave birth to Togepi, but no, when she held the egg around, like she physically held the egg until it hatched to Togepi. In the games, you don't see me walking around with an egg. Is the egg in my bag? Or is the egg in a Pokeball? Because I don't think eggs can go in Pokeballs, right? So it must be in my bag. Which I just answered my own question. Oop, idiot. Good conversation though. Good conversational point. So yeah, I caught a Zubat. And in tribute to my other Pokemon during the day, it gathers. Okay. In tribute to my other Zubat that I caught in Fire Red that didn't quite make it, I nicknamed this Zubat Batgirl to be original. She's back from the dead. It was my mistake. Go and watch that video. It's fantastic. It's the best 5 seconds of footage you'll ever see ever. It's just me like getting pissed off because I lost Batgirl. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what happened. And I'd like to say that I don't lose any Pokemon. That's my goal for that's my goal for the whole game, whole Pokemon Crystal. I can talk through wet cement, guys, and if you're sick of me talking, I don't know what you're doing here, because I talk heaps. Just ask everybody at school, I never shut up. But my objective is basically to go through the whole game without losing a single Pokemon. Now that's a bit ambitious, but yeah, you'd be surprised what people can accomplish if you actually take the care and time to do things properly. You'd be surprised what you can achieve. But even that being said, I guess critical hits can a major factor. Ah, freaking hell! I'm just rambling on about random shit. I wish I didn't lose my audio for this. But really, it's a pain in the backside. But this Metapod had a field day. Decided to jizz all over me. No, I didn't appreciate it. It's Bigster Appreciation Day where everybody jizzes on Bigster. Gee, and I forgot that Bigster doesn't evolve at 16. He evolves at level 18. And I'm like, yes! Evolution! Great! And then I saw Scyther. I'm like, oh no, maybe not an evolution because you're gonna be dead. You only evolve in 2 levels, and Matthew didn't know that, because Matthew's an idiot. But yeah, just use Geodude. Or a rock type Pokemon. If you have an Onyx, Onyx will work. Geodude, Onyx. At this stage of the game, I mean, if you have a Cyndaquil or a Quilava by now, you're set. You really are. If you have a Pidgeotto, which I nearly did, you're set. Scyther's tough. The thing about Scyther is, because it's a bug type, and Fury Cut is a bug type, it does extra damage because of its typing. But over time, like as the many times it hits, Fury Cutter does increasing damage every time, and because it's a bug move, and Rock Solid's a rock type, and bug moves are just affect rock types normally, it does a shitload of damage even to a rock type. So you gotta get in on that. You gotta use Rock Throw, rock type attacks, and then it's just a matter of killing Hakuna Matata and you're fine. Hakuna Matata. I think I used Timon, or I just wanted the battle to end. Yeah, I just wanted the battle to end. Just get me out of here, I don't want to lose anybody. Kuna's defense went up. Yes. Hakuna Matata. Poison Sting. And I'm thinking, no, my luck, I'll get poisoned. Just like Totodil's a water type and he got burnt from a fire type move. I'm just thinking, oh well, you know, Geodude's a rock type and he's gonna get poisoned. But it was so good when he learned Magnitude. So good. She. Why am I so sexist? I keep thinking it's a male. Because Geodude. If the female, they so should have done this. The male should be Geodude and the female should have been Geodudette. Geodude and Geodudette. That's what it should have been, and that's what I should have nicknamed you. God damn it, you always think of nicknames, you always think of things, every time, you think of nicknames that you should have given Pokemon after the fact. You think of things that are funny and that you should have said in the video after you've already recorded it. You're like, oh, I should have said that, damn it, that would have been funnier. Oh, I forgot about this, you know? It just sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck, but you just think, damn, my video could have been 15 times funnier if I actually thought of that at the time. But my brain wasn't thinking about that at the time. So, we got 2 badges. We beat Faulkner and we beat Bugsy. The next gym is Whitney and her overpowered Miltank. I think I battled my rival. Yeah, I did. Of course I know I did because I recorded this already. So I went and battled my bro. That went well. Nearly lost the Pokemon there. No, I lie. I didn't lose a Pokemon. I didn't nearly lose a Pokemon. Stop when I talk about random shit. Maybe I should just cut bits out of the video. But then, nah, not gonna cut things out. If anything I'll do with Nuzlocke, I'll add stuff in. I won't cut stuff out because it just takes away, it just defeats the purpose. Because if I cut stuff out, that could be seen to people as, oh, you're cheating. You just didn't want to show that because you know your Pokemon fainted and you just healed up. But no, I'm not gonna edit any of that stuff out. The only thing, I mean, I'll explain it. Say if my footage stuff's up in future, and it's like I can't salvage anything from it, I'll just explain why. But at this, I don't want, with Pokemon Nuzlocke in particular, because it's such a thing where you have to see what's happening, because anything off camera or anything that's been cut out can be classified as cheating, because you know you're not on, it's not physically there, the person can't see it, so they might think you're cheating, which is not the case for me, which is why I'm going to keep every little bit of my Nuzlocke in here. So they're gonna be pretty lengthy videos, is what I'm saying. And if you've stuck around this long, kudos to you. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, they normally, I'm trying to reduce the length of my videos, but with Nuzlocke, because the game itself is so long, like the Pokemon game itself is pretty long. Even if you're doing it like, you know, your Pokemon faints and you heal. If you're doing it just a playthrough of it normally, it's a long game, right? Especially the Johto region, where you have to go beat all the 8 gyms, then go to Kanto, beat all the 8 gyms, then go to the Pokemon League again. It's a long game, lengthy ass mother effer. So, that being said, I'm trying to make these a bit longer to cram more gameplay into it, so there's not as much. So I don't have like 500 episodes of Nuzlocke. I can leave it to like a more reasonable amount, maybe like 100 instead of 500. I hope people understand what I'm trying to say. I don't want, because originally, I know I keep referring to it, but on my combined channel with my bro, he wanted videos to be shorter, like maybe 15 or 20 minutes, which is great for a normal video, but for a Nuzlocke, because so much has to happen, and you have to get to a certain point, and you know, you've got a set of rules that you're confined to, that you've implemented on yourself, but you have to follow them. You need a lot more leeway, a lot more time. Does that make sense? A lot more gameplay to be crammed into a small amount of time. So that's why I'm breaking them down into half-an-hour blocks. Hopefully it's not too long. I mean, it can be long, but try to get through it as quickly as possible without taking away from the game. I think I've made my point. I'll just shut up now because I'm rambling on and I'm missing the battle between Bigster and Bayleaf. Double BB. But this battle was pretty easy. The only thing that pissed me off the most was Ghastly keep using Spite. And because it was Gust, it was the only move that I had that could hit it on Bigster, and he kept using it on Gust. Stop it! Just stop! But yeah, Gust. It's super effective. Razor Leaf. And this was a bitch too. It was a critical hit. That was a critical hit, and it's not very effective. I nearly lost Bigster. Twice. I nearly lost Bigster twice. I just friggin' realized that I nearly lost Bigster twice in this video. A Beedrill nearly knocked out Bigster, and then Bayleaf nearly killed Bigster. God damn. I just realized that. Holy shit hacks. I just realized that. Get lost, bro. You just spoke my listen, you only won because my Pokemon were weak. Kramer got $960. I hate the weak. Pokemon trainers, it doesn't matter who or what, I'm going to be strong and wipe out the weak. But that goes for Team Rocket too. They act big and tough in a group, but get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. A weakling like you is only a distraction. See ya! That's what my bro said. That used to be when he'd finish a video, he used to go, see ya! He still does it occasionally in our combined videos, but yeah, that's good. That's good. And then Got about, what is it, a minute left. Oh, no. There goes the screen. Screen decided to fade to black because I've been inactive apparently. Anyway, so I had a look at my team. We finished with a Timon, a level 13, just a Centret. Bellsprout, level 13, Duckface. Crunch, level 13, Totodile, female. Not a male. I still haven't, I'm at this stage of the game and I haven't even got a Croconaw. I'm thinking, oh, shit. Maybe I'm gonna lose. Because my Pokemon aren't evolved yet. And he already had a Bayleaf. And then I realized that grass types evolve earlier. Anyway. Rock Solid Geodude, level 16, female, not male. Geodude, Geodudette. Bigster, Pidgey, level 17, my highest level. And then we had the egg. It's going to hatch soon. Stay tuned for the next episode where it might hatch. Unless it's scripted to hatch when you get to Goldenrod City, I'm not too sure. If you walk around, I guess it could hatch. But I think it's scripted that you have to get to Goldenrod and then it'll hatch once you've gotten there. Like, once you walk around in Goldenrod. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Sorry about the commentary and it was a bit lackluster. It's just because once you've already recorded it, you know what's going to happen and it gets a bit tedious. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day and or evening. Stay tuned for the next one where hopefully nothing stuffs up. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.